Hello and welcome to another fun-filled video. I'm your host, BunBun, and we're going to be unpacking some of the Outlaws of Thunder Junction, the collector boosters. Yeah, I want to say, first of all, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We are going to be opening up 3 packs. I've already pre-opened them, so that way it's easier to get them out of there, of course, because sometimes these things are hard to open up and everything. So thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's go with the first one. Oh, get out. We've already unpacked some of the commander decks. We only unpacked 2 commander decks out of the series. Right out of the bat, we got a mercenary. He's a token creature, of course. Oh, that card looks kind of cool. On the other side, we have a map. So we don't have a commander deck with the map yet. So that's new for us at least. This is the All-Tech Matter Weaver. This one's actually really cool and pretty looking. I really like the colorations of it, mostly because it matches me. I'm so bad. It is a human artificer. Whenever you cast a creature spell, choose one. Create a 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature token. Create a token that's a copy of a target artifact token you control. Ooh, Anguished Unmaking. Instant. Exile target non-land permanent. You lose 3 life. Somber Day and Omen Bard as another hero laid to rest. Wow. This is the second version of this card that we got. Well, not this card exactly, but I'm trying to find... Hold on. I'm trying to... I don't know where it's at. But we have another card that's in this design as well, which is pretty cool. Forger's Foundry. This almost looks like a Fallout thing. I'm going to be real with you. As an artifact, you spend this mana to cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 3 or less. You may exile that spell instead of putting it into the owner's graveyard as it resolves. You may cast any number of spells from among the cards exiled with Forger's Foundry without paying the mana cost. Activate only as sorcery. It's kind of cool. We got it's borderless too, so you know, pretty fancy, Ooh, Callan Joins Up. It is a legendary enchantment. Let's go. When Callan Joins Up enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-land card with mana value 3 or less from your hand. If you do, it becomes blotted whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control. Put a +1/+1 counter on each. Ooh, oh, this one, look at this guy. Oh, he looks so cool. Laughing Jasper Flint. Legendary creature, Lizard Rogue. Creatures you control but don't own are mercenaries in addition to their other types. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library, where X is the number of outlaws you control. Until end turn, you may cast your spells from among those cards, and mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. He looks so cool. Look at his swords. Oh, I love him. Oh, we got another prosperity card. Gosh, we got a lot of prosperity so far. Like, this is our 3rd one now. Not in this package, of course. Hypothesizzle? Instant, draw 2 cards. Then you may discard a non-land card. When you do, it deals 4 damage to target creature. Science outbreak spreads. Officials recommend avoiding books. Same. Unless it's... This is cool, though. I like it. I love how the books are just flying. You know, they're just... we're out of here. This has to be a common thing, these prosperities, huh? Yo, someone let me know. I know you guys will. This one's kind of cool looking. Buried in the Garden. Enchantment Aura. Enchant Land. When Buried in the Garden enters the battlefield, exile a target non-land permanent you don't control until Buried in the Garden leaves the battlefield. Whenever Enchanted Land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. It's cool. Oh my god, that's actually... we already got this card, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, I don't know, but god. It's just, when they're all like this, they're so pretty because they're like little rainbows. Oh, Prosperity Tycoon. We got a human noble over here. When Prosperity Tycoon enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with that. Target creature you control gets a +1/+0 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. 2. Sacrifice token. Prosperity Tycoon gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Damage and effects that say destroy, don't destroy it. Do not destroy. Map the frontier. Oh, it's kind of pretty. Sorcery, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and our desert cards. Put them onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Pioneers with a distaste for crowds and cities are welcomed by the outcasters who celebrate solitude and find endless wonder in the natural world. It's a very, like, cartoony-ish looking card. That is a lot of fire. That is so much fire, and I love it. Return the favor. Instant. Spree, choose 1 or more additional costs, +1. Copy target instant spell, sorcery spell, activate ability, or trigger ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. +1, change the target or of target spell or ability with a single target. Don't you know? It's rude not to share. It's very rude not to share. Share. Share this video. Ooh, Sterling Supplier. Well, look at him. You creature, bird soldier. Flying. When Sterling Suppliers enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature you control. The Sterling Company can always rely on him to bring the thunder. Skullduggery. Oh my god. The violence in this one. He's all holding him up and choking him. Instant until end of turn, target creature you control gets a +1/+1. And target's creature and opponent control gets -1/-1. Why, you yellow-bellied, loot-stealing, good-for-nothing, bottom-feeding, dog-faced, lily-livered. There was my slowly going into a southern voice there. A wanted griffin is a creature. It's kind of cute. You might actually already pulled this one, but of course not being in foil. When wanted griffin dies, creature, a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with that target creature you control, get a +1/+0 until the end of turn. Activate only as sorcery. Many a would-be capture has gotten close enough to count its feathers, only to be left behind with nothing but regret and dangling rope. Aw, bristleback sentry. Oh, look at it. He's so cute. He's a plant wolf. Defender, as long as you control a creature with a power 4 or greater. Bristleback sentry can attack as though it didn't have a defender. As she defends, oh, it's a she, my bad. Them in their youth, they shall someday defend her in her old age. Well, that was number 1 of 3. Let's go to number 2. Hopefully these ones won't be so as difficult to come out. Nope, they didn't. And here is our token card. What's on the back of you? Oh, we got a wanted too. We got a cow. Moo. Look, a wanted card. Malcolm the Eyes, legendary creature, siren pirate. Flying haste whenever you cast your second spell each turn. Investigate. This card looks cool. I gotta see if there's anything on the back. Nope. Okay. Just wanted to make sure there was nothing on the back. That was really cool, though. Another prosperity card. Primal Might. Sorcery. Target creature you control gets a +X/+X until end of turn. Then it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Colossal Cactus Folk. Credits training regimen. Look at it. It almost reminds me of a Hayao Miyazaki type of art, but like older. Not really older. I don't know. It's just what it kind of looks like. I don't know. With some like Western flair to it, I think. Oh, that looks so cool. Embrace the unknown. Of course, this is a borderless card. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. Retrace. Everyone's got to die somehow. I'll be damned if I meet my end cowering in some cellar. Dude, honestly, yeah. Every time we had a tornado warning in Michigan, we never went. Well, I mean, we sometimes went to the basement, but we just stood outside. Oh, another wanted card. Wow, this is a very wanted deck so far. Karvik, the Punisher. Legendary creature, human warlock. Whenever you commit a crime, exile up to 1 target black card from your graveyard and copy it. You may cast a copy. If you do, you lose 2 life. Dang. Outcaster Trailblazer. Riding an iguana. Creature, human druid. When Outcast or Trailblazer enters the battlefield, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever another creature with power of 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Plot. To that, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand. Cast it as a sorcery on a later turn without paying its mana cost. Plot only as sorcery. Nice. Another prosperity card. I already lost count how many we're at. Instant. This one's really cool looking. Sorry, I'm just looking at the art. I apologize. Target creature you control gets a +1/+1 until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Crack shot snipes. First prize in Omen's Port, Thunder's Trial. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Oh my god, another prosperity. I am really... I'm really enjoying this deck. Well, not this deck, but this season of Magic the Gathering cards. I don't know how to put it. I don't know. I'm really enjoying these a lot. Essence of Capture, instant, counter target creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. That is cool. Is that an axe? And he's like deflecting? Or no, absorbing. No, it has to be deflected. No, I can't tell. That's really cool though. We have a plains. I like the little sun made on the clouds. That's really cool. And especially the reflective, because only the clouds are the reflective part of it. Brimstone Roundup. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with that. Target creature you control gets a +1/+0 until end of turn. Activate only as sorcery. Plot 2, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand. Cast it as a sorcery on a later turn without paying any mana cost. Plot only as sorcery. Oh, those some nice looking boots. Artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets a +1/+0 and has haste and ward 1. Whenever it becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 1. Equip 1. These boots were made for more than walking. They couldn't do these boots were made for walking. They had to change a little bit. Shepherd of the Clouds. Oh my god, look at this Pegasus. Oh, I know it's hard to probably see because the reflections of it. Flying Vigilance. When the Shepherd of the Cloud enters the battlefield, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Return that card to the battlefield instead if you control a mount. It catches those who are not ready to fall. It's really cool. I kind of wish, though, that instead of the background being reflective, I wish the Pegasus itself actually did. That would be really cute. Source Springs, Land Desert. Kind of reminds me of Utah a little bit, but more like water. I don't know if anybody's ever driven down into Utah from Idaho area, but boy, it's pretty barren looking but you have the little plateaus, they're kind of cute but lots of brown. Dead-Eye Duelist. Creature, human, assassin. Reach. Dead-Eye Duelist deals 1 damage to target opponent. Slick shots are always eager to demonstrate their skills to whomever question them. Daring Thunder Thief. Oh, no. Oh, he's a turtle. I thought he was just a lizard, but he's a little turtle. Turtle Rogue. Flash. Daring Thunder Thief enters the battlefield tapped. It's amazing how many sticky situations you can get out of simply by being 10 times faster than anyone expects. It's very true, though. And Discerning Peddler, human rogue. When Discerning Peddler enters the battlefield, you can discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Can I interest you in some herbs from Noctumon, fresh from the Omen Path, or a set of Fjorn cookware, finest in the multiverse? I think so far the second pack that we opened up probably was the one that had the most in it per se. I could be wrong. Let me know. All right, we got our token, which is treasure. Oh my god, that card looks so good in the back. And then, we got a scorpion dragon. Oh, nice. And our first actual card, because I'm not counting them token cards, is the Rush of Dread. Look, that card looks so amazing. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look good for the people, but you know what? It's a pretty card. Sorcery, Spree. Target the opponent, sacrifice half the creatures they control, round it up. 2+2, target opponent discards half the cards in their hand, round it up. +2, target opponent loses half their life, round it up. I like the losing the life. Skull Crack. Instant. I don't know, these are low number cards, so they can't be that rare. Players can't gain a life this turn. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Skullcracker deals 3 damage to target player or planeswalker. Sterling Enforcer can't stand heat or at all. So no head. Okay, yeah, no head. Oh, this one's hard to see. Heartless Conscription. Oh, we unpacked this one. So this one's a borderless one. Yeah, we unpacked. I don't remember what one it was in. Exile all creatures for each card exiled this way. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to the cast. Exile Heartless Conscription. Was it in the first one? I think it was the first one we opened up. Archangel of Tides. Creature, Angel. Look at her. What does she have? What kind of gun is that? As long as Archangel of Tides is untapped, creatures can't attack you or planeswalker you control unless their controller pays 1 for each of those creatures. As long as Archangel of Tides is attacking, creatures can't block unless their controller pays 1 for those creatures. I mean, I'd be sad if I had an opponent put this card out in front of me. I'm like, no. Ooh, we got another little fire one. Look at the Calamity, Galloping Inferno. Legendary creature, Horse Mount. Haste, whenever Calamity Galloping Inferno attacks while saddled, choose a non-legendary creature that saddled it this turn and create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step. Repeat the process once. Saddle 1. Look at it. It's so fiery. Oh, we already got unpacked that one. That was in the second one that we did. I think that's like actual our first dupe, and just at least with the collective booster. Decisive Denial. And that little lizard bird trying to capture what looks like a beaver almost. Instant, choose 1 target creature you control. Fights target creatures you don't control. Counter targets non-creature spell unless its controller pays. Bear dismay to discover food chain keeps going. Wait, is that a bear? Oh, that is a bear. That's a weird looking bear. But that's a bear. It got a fish. Or trying to get a fish. A forest. We got a lot of cacti in there. It's kind of cool. We have a Nurturing Pixie. When Nurturing Pixie enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target non-fairy, non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand. If a permanent was returned this way, put a +1/+1 counter on Nurturing Pixie. Count yourself lucky I came upon you. This is not a world of second chances. Oh, nice. The wings actually have the reflecting on it. So that's really cool. Really cool. Oh my God. It's a possum! Look at his little feet, his little nails. Whenever Rambling Possum attacks while saddled, it gets a +1/+2 until end of turn. Then you may return any number of creatures that saddle this turn to their owner's hand. Saddle 1, tap any number of the creatures you control with a total power 1 or more. This mount becomes saddled until end of turn. Saddle only as sorcery. Sorry, it's really hard to see with the light reflecting, so I apologize if I'm like moving them a little just too much maybe. Yas. Red Rock Sentinel. Kind of looks like something that Thanos would kind of collect, you know. He just got his little gems. You know, you got red gem, green gem, blue gem. I can't tell what color that one is. A black gem. And we got like a white gem up there maybe. And maybe he ate a piss gem or something. Yeah, he ate a piss gem. We all know he did. Artifact Creature Golem Defender to sacrifice a land, draw a card, and create a treasure token. It's an artifact with that. Sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. The miners thought it would be a genius to increase their productivity with explosives. The land thought otherwise. You know you're in trouble when the land starts attacking you back. Oh, oh my god. So this was the effect I was talking about with the commander decks that we were opening. How like some of these like would just look really cool, like just like that. Because that looks really, really cool. Take up the shield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. Damage and effects that says destroy, don't destroy it. The frontier was an anvil of which many an unlucky hero would be forged. That's really cool. Is his eyes glowing too? Yeah, I think his eyeballs are glowing. Sorry for popping in the mic. Festering Gulch. It's a land. It's very similar to the cactus one that we got, even though it's a desert. Well, no, cactuses are generally in the desert. I live in Alaska. Leave me alone. We still have snow in our front yard and won't go away. Ravens of Fell Omens. Wow, this card is really hard to see, but the eyes. The eyes are cool. Oh, and like the little wings. Oh, that's so cool. Creature, bird, flying. Whenever you commit a crime, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. This ability triggers only once each turn. Targeting opponents, anything they control and or cards in their graveyards is a crime. A raven sighted at midnight often means there's unkindness on the way. That's what I love about Alaska, because there's a lot of ravens out here, and I call them sky puppies. Because they are the sky puppies. That's our last card. Look at this one. This one has the same like effect as the other one. That's so cool. Peerless Rope Master, creature human. When Peerless Rope Master enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target tapped creature to its owner's hand. Murder summon, you'll have a gaggle of folks lining up for revenge. Humiliate them and they won't dare bother you again. Well, that has been Outlaws of the Thunder Junction. That was all 3 packs. 15 cards each. Yeah, 45 cards all together. Which one was your favorite? I really like the wanted ones. The wanted ones are really cool. Just because I honestly didn't think I was going to get any wanted cards. Let's see if I can get it. Almost there. There. Oh. You know, and they're really cool looking. They're very unique. They're kind of like in the Fallout set where the Pip-Boys, but not the Pip-Boy ones. I almost have all the Pip-Boy ones, by the way. Not the higher number foiled ones, but like 300s area ones. Yeah, so these ones, I really like this one. This one's really cool. It's very reflective. And little goggles. But yeah, those are my favorite. Besides the Pegasus. Pegasus one was really pretty. The fire ones too. I really like these prosperity cards, but I don't know where they're at wise in the whole entire Magic the Gathering of this set. I'm sure one of you will tell me kindly in the comments. He's like, I know. I mean, yeah, I could Google it, but I don't want it. I can have you guys do it. You guys can explain it to me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Please be safe out there. Make good choices with consent. Such a boom. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye-byes.